How's it going, guys? I'm coming to you from my favorite cookie tasting spot. Who doesn't love cookies? I think everybody loves cookies. If you don't love cookies, you're probably a sociopath. So I saw that Quest Protein came out with 4 high protein, low carb cookies, and I wanted to give them a shot and see what and let you guys know what I think. So Quest Protein was like the original high protein, low carb bar that lots of people have been trying to copy and duplicate since they came out with them. And this is the first time that Quest has come out with a high protein cookie. So I'm pretty excited to see what it's all about. If you look at the macronutrients on it, it's really high in fat, 250 calories for 1 cookie. Want the complete macronutrients on these cookies? I'm sure you can find them online. I'm just gonna let you know what I think of the taste. So first up, we have the oatmeal raisin flavored cookie. Not a super big cookie, but it's 250 calories compared to like 400 calories or so for Lenny and Larry's cookies. Now it's really soft texture. I can tell it's gonna be a chewy cookie. That's really good. I think that might be one of the best protein cookies that I've had. And I've tried a lot of them out there. I'm sure you guys remember that protein cookie review video that I did with like 20 different protein cookies. So I think that this cookie might be better than all of those cookies that I tried on that day. So it's really rich. It's got a great flavor. You can really taste that like oatmeal, and you get a little bit of sweetness from those raisins and that. So I'm gonna give the oatmeal raisin Quest Protein cookie a good, we'll say a 7 out of 10. These are really good. And it doesn't taste like a protein bar, even though it does have a good amount of protein in it. So the next one I'm gonna try, chocolate chip flavored. It looks kind of anemic. Hopefully it tastes better than it looks. So this has 19 grams of carbohydrate with 15 grams of combined fiber and sugar alcohol. So it only has 4 grams of effective carbs, very low carbohydrate, but 17 grams of fat. So a lot of fat in this one. A milk protein blend, so like whey protein and milk protein. So let's give it a shot, see how the flavor holds up. That same really soft, chewy texture of the first cookie that I tried. I think the chocolate chips are a little bit bitter. So not nearly as sweet as the oatmeal raisin cookie, but very rich, very buttery. I noticed that the ingredients list included butter in it, so it's not just like some fractionated oil or something like that. So the chocolate chip cookie, not the best chocolate chip cookie that I've had, but still pretty tasty. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Next up is the double chocolate chip. This is like a chocolate cookie with chocolate chips. See a really dark color on there. Not quite as many chocolate chips in it as the chocolate chip cookie. But I feel like the chocolate in this double chocolate cookie is a lot sweeter. Now, one thing that I noticed is those first 2 cookies were really rich and really moist. This one is rich, but it's not quite as moist. It's a little bit crumbly, not quite as chewy as those first 2. And I know that'll happen a lot when you try to put cocoa powder into a cookie dough, because it soaks up all the moisture, and what you end up with is something that's, you know, it kind of like dries out your mouth when you try to eat into it. But still really good. I prefer this over the chocolate chip cookie. So I'm gonna give this guy, we'll say 6.5 out of 10. Nah, 7 out of 10. These are pretty good. I still think that the oatmeal raisin might be my favorite so far. So last up we have peanut butter flavored. Now anytime I see that word flavored, I'm always really dubious. I'd rather have this be a peanut butter cookie and not a peanut butter flavored cookie. And indeed, I don't know why they said it was peanut butter flavored, because the second ingredient is peanut butter. So let's give it a shot. Hopefully it doesn't taste too artificial. It's got kind of an odd color to it. I wonder if that's an artificial coloring on top. It does have like a crystallization to the top of it though. So it's almost like it's sprinkled with maybe some granulated erythritol or something. So this is really, really chewy. Yeah, very soft, very chewy. It almost has a little bit of like a toffee flavor to it. That's toffee with a T, not a C. And just a hint of like buttered popcorn. I don't know where that's coming from, but I do love my peanut butter. Now, I expected to love this one so much more than I do, but it's still really dang good. Not quite as good as that oatmeal raisin one, which surprised me for how tasty it was. But I'm gonna give this guy a 7 out of 10 as well. Really dang good, not quite as good as I thought it would be. So if you're looking for a protein cookie, you know, a nice snack or a dessert or something like that, something to really satisfy your sweet tooth, and you're not afraid of that fat, if you're on like a keto diet or something like that, then I think this would be really appropriate. If you are on a low-fat diet, then definitely give these things a pass. They have a ton of fat in them, but they are super low carb. They have erythritol, they're sweetened with stevia, so there's no artificial sweeteners in there. And they have a milk protein isolate. So if you are looking for a vegan cookie, like Lenny and Larry's, then again, give these guys a pass. But if you are looking for something to satisfy your sweet tooth, I definitely suggest giving these a try. They're not too expensive, and they are pretty dang tasty.